Welcome to Seneca Lady Indian Softball on KNEO 91.7 FM with live audio and video online at kneo.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the KNEO Sports Network. You're listening to the official pregame show of the Seneca Lady Indians. Now let's go to the game site for all the action.
And a pleasant good Tuesday afternoon, and we welcome you here to Carthage as we get set for high school softball here on the KNEO Seneca Indian Sports Network. I'm Ben Wolcott with you for all the action here this afternoon, as it is the Seneca Lady Indians and the Carthage Lady Tigers. Appreciate everybody tuning in as we get set for another season of Seneca Lady Indian Softball here on the KNEO Sports Network. As the Seneca Lady Indians, the softball season will go by very quickly here as we're getting started here on the 3rd of September. They actually got their season started last Friday and Saturday. We'll get into that in a minute, but they got their season started last Friday and Saturday in the Aurora tournament, and then you go very quickly through the regular season, as the regular season is usually over by the second week of October. And then you jump into postseason play, and it's a very spread out district for this Seneca Lady Indian team. We will get to all of that here in a few minutes. Your countdown to first pitch sponsors People's Bank of Seneca and Prater's Pharmacy. Timeout here. We'll be back with more of the preview after this. You're listening and watching Seneca Lady Indian Softball here on the KNEO Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is, better health, better you.
There are over 7.5 billion people on our planet. It's hard to believe that anybody would feel lonely, but maybe that's exactly how you feel. Well, Billy Graham has good news.
Jesus believed in the worth of the individual, and Jesus spent most of his time with individuals, not just great crowds. The Bible teaches that God loves you as an individual, and greater love hath no man than this, that he lay down his life for his friends. And the Lord Jesus Christ died on the cross, and while he was on the cross, he was thinking about you, because he was God. He could look down the centuries and call you by name on that cross and say, I love you, I will forgive you if you will come to me.
That's right, God loves you, and he's waiting for you with open arms. Learn more at findpeacewithgod.net. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
And we welcome you back as we get set for Seneca Lady Indian Softball here on the KNEO Sports Network. Seneca Lady Indian team depth could be an issue for them throughout the year. May have seen that a little bit in the Aurora tournament this past weekend. Only 11 players on this Seneca Lady Indian team, but they have some of the best players in the four-state area in Callie Rhodes and Callie Fields as they take part in their senior year. Callie Rhodes set the single-season home run record for the Lady Indians last year. Callie Fields, another one of the excellent Lady Indians players back from last year. 6 seniors on this year's Seneca squad. 6 of the 11 players that Seneca has out there this year are seniors. Like we said, the Seneca Lady Indian team participated in the Aurora tournament over the weekend, last Friday and last Saturday, and they faced some tough competition, losing to Joplin and Carl Junction on Friday morning and afternoon, and then lost to Hillcrest and Aurora on Saturday morning. So 0-4 come the Lady Indians, but they're looking to rebound and get their first win of the season. The Carthage Lady Tigers come in. They come in 4-0. They also participated in a tournament over the weekend, but that was the Marionville tournament, and Carthage actually won that tournament. They went 4-0 in that tournament as they beat Waynesville, Willard, Camdenton, and then it took 9 innings, but they beat Republic 7-6 in the championship game. So 8-0, 8-1, 4-1, and 7-6 were the score for the Carthage Lady Tigers. Like we said, this Seneca team, you play a lot of softball in a short amount of time. 2 games this week. The game this afternoon here at Carthage. They then travel to Republic on Saturday for a 1 p.m. first pitch before they dive into Big 8 play next week. They have a non-conference game next Monday at Neosho, and then the way the Big 8 contracted, you're going to have a round robin where you have a home and home with each of the 6 different there are 6 fall teams, softball teams in the Big 8, and so you will have a home and home with the other 5 opponents. So that is 10 games of your schedule right there. As next week, Seneca very busy. They have a non-conference game Monday at Neosho. Travel to Mac on Tuesday at home against Cassville on Thursday. Then go to Logan Rogersville on Friday. And then once again, a busy week for next week. CJ at home at Aurora, Nevada, and then they head to Branson. So a very condensed schedule here for the Lady Indians, and a lot of softball to be played here in the month of September. Take another timeout. Come back with more after this on the KNEO Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
The Seneca R7 School District is proud to support the student athletes and coaches competing in this game. High school activities help students learn life values such as hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The Seneca R7 School District is honored to serve such a great community and wants to thank all the Indian fans for their great support. The Seneca R7 School District, tradition, pride, class.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Happy Egg supports the family farmer because they've seen the difference a choice like this can make. Now you can grow for Happy Egg and choose to raise hens the right way, the happy way. When you grow for Happy Egg, you're growing for a family-owned and operated business. You're raising happy hens on 10-plus acres who will lay happy eggs. You're working for yourself. As a Happy Egg grower, you'll receive new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Visit happyegg.com/grower to apply today.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
And we welcome you back. Let's get you your starting lineups here, sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic and Langford Insurance. First for the visiting Seneca Lady Indians. Leading off and doing the pitching here this afternoon is number 17, Callie Rhodes. Batting second and playing center field, number 4, Callie Fields. Batting third and doing the catching, number 10, Rayleigh Davis. Batting cleanup and playing shortstop, number 25, Cordy Hancock. Batting fifth, and playing left field, number 22, Maddie Collinsworth. Batting sixth and playing right field, number 15, McKaylee Mitchell. Batting seventh and playing third base, number 24, Ashton Lannon. Batting eighth and playing second base, number 5, Jolie King. And batting ninth, the designated player, number 1, Kesley Plattner. And Abby Stelz will be at first base for the Lady Indians. Now the starting lineup for the Carthage Lady Tigers. Leading off is the left fielder, number 3, Avon Willis. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 7, Ashlyn Brust. Batting third and playing second base, number 8, Lottie Youngblood. Batting cleanup and playing center field, number 25, Alexa Youngblood. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 6, Jenna Calhoun. Batting sixth and doing the catching, number 22, Allie Wickland. Batting seventh is the designated player, number 27, Caitlin Ollinger. Batting eighth and doing the pitching, number 28, Addie Wallace. And batting ninth and playing right field, number 5, Emmy Stark. The extra player is J.C. Bayless. She will be at first base for the Lady Tigers. Go ahead, take another timeout, and come back with more after this on the KNEO Sports Network.
A proud backer of the Seneca Indians is Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca. Located at 1101 Cherokee, they are honored to serve the area with traditional service options, including church and graveside services. They also have prearranged funeral plans. For more information, the phone number for Funeral Director Mike Steele at Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca is 417-776-2251 or online, campbell-biddlecomefh.com.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca, located at 308 Washington, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Proud to support the Seneca Indians.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
Hi, this is Jamie Langford with Langford Insurance at 910 Washington Avenue in Seneca, Missouri. My wife Terry and I are proud to serve our local area, and we're also proud to support the Seneca High School Pride Marching Band. Langford Insurance specializes in life, agribusiness, commercial, and personal insurance needs. Please stop by and see us at our office or call us at 417-776-LIFE or visit us at www.midaminsurance.com.
And we welcome you back as we get set for action here between Seneca and Carthage this afternoon. Should be a good one here between these two teams. Seneca will be in the white pants, red tops, blue and red trim, blue numbers. Carthage will be in the all whites with white pants, white tops, blue trim, and blue numbers here this afternoon. One of the very few dirt fields we have here in southwest Missouri, but Carthage has it very well taken care of here this afternoon. So it should be a very good, not a very windy day. What little wind is coming out of center field, and it is coming in for the field here as we're right across from the high school at the Fair Acres Sports Complex. When we come back, we will have the start of the contest for you. After this, you're watching Seneca Lady Indian Softball here on the KNEO Sports Network.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
When you were a child, the future was an open book. You look forward to the great things you'd accomplish when you were all grown up. But what if as an adult, someone said to you, you should be more like a child? The Bible says that's exactly what Jesus told his followers. Billy Graham.
At that time, the disciples came to Jesus and asked, "Who is greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" And he said, "I tell you the truth, unless you are converted and become as little children, you'll never enter the kingdom of heaven. Therefore, whosoever humbles himself like a little child is greatest in the kingdom of heaven." You don't have to do some great thing or go through some great experience to know Christ. You just come like you are.
Discover how you can experience Jesus Christ personally. Go to findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan favorite.
A sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, Southwest Missouri Bank and Neosho, serving the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer personal banking services, including checking and savings accounts, home loans, and online banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, an equal housing lender. Member FDIC, where their slogan is
Southwest Missouri Bank, we can do that.
And we welcome you back as we get set for action here between Carthage and Seneca this afternoon. We'll go ahead and give you what the lineup looks here one more time for the Seneca Lady Indians. Leading off is Callie Rhodes. Batting second is Callie Fields. Batting third is Rayleigh Davis. The cleanup hitter is Cordy Hancock. Batting fifth is Maddie Collinsworth. Sixth, McKaylee Mitchell. Seventh, Ashton Lannon. Eighth, Jolie King. And ninth, Kesley Plattner. The extra player is Abby Steltz. Lineup here for Carthage: Avon Willis, Ashlyn Brust, Lottie Youngblood, Lexa Youngblood, Jenna Calhoun, Allie Wickland, Caitlin Ollinger, Addie Wallace, and Emmy Stark. The extra player is J.C. Bayless out in first base. So they will look like this out in the field. Avon Willis at left field and center field, Lexa Youngblood. In right field, Emmy Stark. Left to right in the infield, Jenna Calhoun at third, Ashlyn Brust at short. At second is Lockley Youngblood. First base is J.C. Bayless. With a battery of Allie Wickland catching Addie Wallace here this afternoon. As Rhodes steps in, and first pitch is at 4:59, and that first pitch hits the outside corner. Counts 0-1. 81 degrees here in Carthage, overcast skies here in Seneca. So here comes the 0-1, and that is low. So the count 1-1 here on Rhodes. You got very good top of the lineup here for Seneca in Rhodes and Fields. Davis, the third hitter here this afternoon. It's a 1-1 pitch is lofted in the air to right center field. And it's a single to start the afternoon for Callie Rhodes. As Callie Fields will come to the plate here for Seneca. Newmac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, ProLube Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon. She's going to try and bunt her way on. It's a good bunt. The pitcher fields it and throws to first, but a good sacrifice bunt there by Fields. It's a 1-3 put out, but it's a sac bunt that allows Rhodes to get to second. And now Seneca's got two cracks to bring her in. So Rayleigh Davis will step to the plate. So here comes the first pitch. And that's low for a ball, so the count's 1-0. Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, and Prairie Top Chiropractic, all sponsoring the broadcast. As here comes the 1-0. That's foul tipped off the catcher, and the count's 1-1. Catcher Wickland no worse for wear after that one hitting her. Davis saw her season end short last year in the Joplin tournament. So here comes the 1-1. That off-speed pitch is in there for a strike, and the count is 1-2. So Davis now needs to try and protect here for the Lady Indians. Seneca not going to the Joplin tournament this year. A couple different tournaments added by Coach Stolte as that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3 as Davis swung at a rise ball. So 2 out here. It's Cordy Hancock will come to the plate for Seneca. The first strikeout of the afternoon for Addie Wallace. Seneca trying to take advantage of a leadoff single by Rhodes. First pitch is hit too short. Throws to first in time for the putout, a 6-3 putout. And that will end the inning for Seneca. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. They strand 1. A half inning done here in Carthage. No score. Seneca nothing, and Carthage coming up on the KNEO Sports Network.
Marine Center Incorporated is a sponsor of Seneca Athletics. In business since 1979, they offer Mercury and Suzuki motors, along with low boats as well as boat repairs. Located at 4961 Highway 43 in Joplin, Missouri, open Monday through Friday 9 to 5, Saturday 9 to 12, and closed on Sunday. For more information, the phone number is 417-781-7450 or online at marinecenterjoplin.com. The Marine Center Incorporated, where the slogan is, your family boating headquarters.
Singing is my career and my calling, but I'm also a mother of 4.
And as entrepreneurs, we weigh the cost of every decision.
Medical bills are no longer a worry for our family, so I can focus on my calling.
And our family.
Joining Christian Healthcare Ministries was one of the best decisions we ever made. We're the Blair family, and this is our CHM story.
Choose your doctor without network restrictions, all at an affordable price. Enroll anytime at chministries.org/enroll.
Looking for a bank that puts community first? Look no further than First Community Bank. With our friendly service, convenient locations, and a wide range of financial products and services, we're here to meet all your banking needs. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a home, or starting a business, we're committed to helping you achieve your financial goals. Come experience the First Community Bank difference today. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
And we welcome you back as we get set for the bottom of the first. Avon Willis, Ashlyn Brust, and Lady Youngblood will work against Callie Rhodes. It's Maddie Collinsworth in left, Callie Fields in center, and McKaylee Mitchell in right for the Lady Indians. Left to right in the infield, you have Ashton Lannon at third, Courtney Hancock at short, Jolie King at second, Abby Stelz at first, with Rayleigh Davis catching Callie Rhodes here this afternoon. As Rhodes gets the sign, and here comes the first pitch to Willis, and that is low, and the count 1-0. Want to know the count here on Willis. So here comes the pitch from Rhodes. The pitch is hit sharply past Hancock at short, and it is a single to start for the Carthage Lady Tigers. Seneca had their leadoff hitter on, wasn't able to score. See if they can strand her at first base. Langford Insurance, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, and Lost Creek Wireless all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon. 6 Seneca seniors for the Lady Indians. So here comes the first pitch. She just fakes the bunt. They're going to steal anyways, and in there safely is Willis. So the pitch was a ball. Counts 1-0. Runner in scoring position here for Carthage. 1-0 the count here on Ashlyn Brust. Here comes the 1-0. And that's in there for a strike. Count 1-1. It's actually a dirt field here in Carthage. Wind picking up a little bit. The wind coming in from center field. So here comes the 1-1 from Rhodes. That's high. And the count now 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here on the number 2 hitter, Ashlyn Brust. Willis singled and then stole second. As here comes the 2-1. That pitch is inside. The count now 3-1. Don't think that pitch was low. I think it was more inside than anything else. As here comes the 3-1 pitch from Rhodes. And that's high for ball 4. So a single and a walk as the first 2 on for a lot of young blood. You have a force at any base here for the Lady Indians. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministries, Seneca School District, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon. As here comes the first pitch from Rhodes. That hits the inside corner, and the runner takes third. So it's a double steal, as Hancock had to try and cover third base there. Lannon playing in front of the bag. So now 2 runners in scoring position for Carthage. 0-1 the count here on Lotta Youngblood. So here comes the 0-1. That's high. So the count's 1-1. anything on the ground, it's hit sharply to third, you could potentially come home. Short or second, you're probably just going for an out at first. Good block there by Davis behind the plate. And the count's 2-1. So 2-1 the count here on Youngblood. So here comes the 2-1. That is dribbled, fouled at the plate, hit her in the box. And so the count 2-2. Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust, all sponsoring the broadcast this afternoon. 2-2 the count. We're looking for a strikeout here if you're Rhodes. Here comes the 2-2. Blooped up in the air. Hancock has it for an easy pop out. And that's a huge first out for Seneca. So 1 out now. Lexa Youngblood will come to the plate. So 1 down. So cleanup hitter for Carthage comes up. Comes the first pitch from Rhodes. That pitch is dribbled foul past the Seneca dugout. Counts 0-1. 4-State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau agent Josh Dotson, the Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon. 0-1 the count here on Lexa Youngblood. 0-1 pitch is low. Count 1-1, maybe inside as well. 1 ball, 1 strike the count here on Lexa Youngblood. A single and a walk has runners at second and third. So a couple stolen bases in there as well. The 1-1 pitch is lofted in the air. Right field Mitchell over there, and she can't grab it. 2 runs will come in and score. And getting all the way to third on the play is Lexa Youngblood. So 2 runs in the inning. A runner at third for Jenna Calhoun. Runners had to hold on that play to see if Mitchell would be able to catch it. So a runner at third. This time it's Youngblood, Lexa Youngblood, as Jenna Calhoun comes to the plate. First pitch is fouled off. So counts 0-1. Calhoun and Wickland are the next 2. And Caitlin Ollinger potentially. Walks and errors will kill you, and so far there's been a walk and an error in the inning. That pitch is low, good block. Pitch was in the dirt. Good block by Davis as it counts 1-1 on Calhoun. Both those runs unearned at the moment. That pitch is low, so the count is 2-1. Willis potentially could have scored anyways on that pop-up, but Brust would not have scored. Not for the error. So here comes the 2-1 to Calhoun. 2-1 hits the outside corner, and the count's 2-2. Everyone at the Neosho Daily News wish the Seneca Lady Indians good luck. Let's go get that win. 2-2 the count here on Calhoun. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Runner at third. Comes the 2-2. That pitch is laced right to Hancock. She has both outs of the inning and a runner still at third as Allie Wickland will come to the plate. Seneca trying to strand that final runner at third base. As Wickland will step in. That was a sharp line drive to Hancock. That ball is dribbled to first. Stelt's going to go to first for the putout. And that will end the inning for Carthage. 2 runs on 1 hit. There was an error, and they strand 1. We are through 1, 2-0 Lady Tigers here on the KNEO Sports Network.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
The Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce is an organization that exists to make Southwest Missouri a better place to live. That is why they are proud supporters of high school athletics. They understand that the life lessons learned from sporting competition teaches responsibility and discipline and makes our student athletes better citizens for tomorrow. Learn more about local area events online at neoshocc.com. Proud supporters of local school athletics.
Seneca will send up their 5, 6, and 7 hitters here in the second. Collinsworth, Mitchell, and Lannon. Anybody who reaches, Jolie King will come to the plate. Seneca stranded a leadoff runner in the first. Carthage able to take advantage of their first 2 reaching. That's how they have a 2-0 lead as the first pitch is swung on and fouled back to the backstops. The count 0-1 here on Collinsworth. So here comes the 0-1 from Wallace. Pitch is lofted down the left field line, but just ahead of it. And it's in foul territory, so the count 0-2 as Wallace took a little bit off of it. 0-2 the count. So here comes the 0-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. 1 out here as McKaylee Mitchell will come to the plate. Second strikeout for Wallace as Mitchell steps up. Community Bank and Trust, proudly serving our customers for the past 140 years. You may visit their branch at 1102 South Cherokee for all your banking needs. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender, proud sponsors of the Seneca Indians. 1-0 the count here on Mitchell. She takes that pitch high and outside. As here comes the 1-0 from Wallace. That's low. So the count 2-0. We did not talk about what Seneca's district looks like, and it's a very spread out district softball-wise in Class 3 District 6. So here comes the 2-0 to Mitchell. Hit to third on a couple hops. The third baseman boots it, and Mitchell able to beat it out. So a 1-out base runner for the Lady Indians. It's Ashton Lannon will come to the plate. Seneca's district includes from our area Big 8 rivals Aurora and Cassville and Nevada. Logan Rogersville also in there, no longer part of the Big 8. That first pitch is high, so counts 1-0, and then you got some Kansas City schools in Clinton, Harrisonville, and Holden, part of that 8-team district. So here comes the 1-0 pitch to Lannon. Fouled back to the back. Stop. And counts 1-1. So you have Mitchell at first base for Seneca. 1-1 count here on Lannon. Comes the 1-1 from Wallace. Popped up in the air. Center fielder gonna go out there and snag it as Lexa Youngblood grabs it. And there's 2 down now as Jolie King will come to the plate. The lone freshman on this year's Seneca team. Keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com. That pitch hit to left. Left fielder was misjudging it, but Willis finally snags it out there in left field to end the inning. For Seneca, no runs, no hits, 1 error. They strand 1.5 done here in Carthage. 2-0 Lady Tigers here on the KNO Sports Network.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is, Better Health, Better You.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
7-8-9 due up for Carthage here in the bottom of the second. That first pitch is low for a ball. Counts 1-0. Caitlin Olinger, Addie Wallace, and then Emmy Stark. Anybody reaches, you get back to the top of the lineup. 1-0 the count here on Olinger. As here comes the 1-0, and that pitch is hit to Hancock at short. Throws to first in time. Hancock has been busy. She has 3 of the 4 putouts on the afternoon. A pop out, a line out, and now a ground out. So I think Hancock has got about everything possible that she could get. So Addie Wallace will step to the plate here for Carthage. Here comes the first pitch to Wallace, and that's low. So it counts 1-0. We were saying earlier, keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on Twitter, X at KNEO917 Sports. 1-0 the count here on Wallace. 1-0 pitch is high, goes all the way to the backstop. Count 2-0. Seneca football has a pretty big game on Friday night as they face Mount Vernon. The first media poll came out yesterday afternoon. And Seneca, the number 2 team in Class 3. Mount Vernon, the number 5 team in Class 3. After 1 game of play. Polls are pretty worthless at this point in the season as that pitch is low. Counts 3-0. You hate to walk a number 8 or number 9 hitter, so see if Rhodes can battle back here for Seneca. 3-0 the count here on Wallace. Comes the 3-0. And that's in there for a strike. It's the bottom of the zone, and the count is 3-1. Three and 1 the count. 3-1 is outside. It had the height, but must have missed the corner. As we have a courtesy runner, as it will be Elizabeth Willis running for Addie Wallace. So Willis running for the pitcher. As Emmy Stark will come to the plate with 1 out. Your number 9 hitter up. I could see a bunt here. Seneca may be anticipating that with Lannon playing in a little bit. She does square to bunt, pulls it back, but they said she offered at it. Was not able to pull it back, and the count's 0-1. Newmac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, Prolube Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine all sponsoring the broadcast. 0-1 the count here on Stark. That's in there for a strike. They throw down. Good throw by Davis, but getting in there safely is Willis. 0-2 the count here on Stark. So Stark needing to protect here for Carthage. 0-2 the count. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That pitch is spoiled foul. Stark able to get a piece. Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, Prairie Top Chiropractic, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon. Count remains 0-2 on Stark. Runner at second for the Lady Tigers. So here comes the 0-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Have to throw down to finish it, and able to do that. First strikeout of the afternoon for Callie Rhodes. Now you get back to the top of the order, and Avon Willis, who singled her first time up. Singled and eventually scored. See if you're Rhodes, if you can string that runner at second. Walks and errors is what led to the 2 Carthage runs in the first. So that ball is low. And the pass ball allows the runner to get to third. As it looked like Davis was able to smother it, but it just got away from her enough that Willis was able to snag third base. 1-0 the count. Here comes the 1-0. That's outside, so the count 2-0. Davis having to try and be a wall back there. As any wild pitch pass ball would potentially be a third run. 2-0 the count here on Willis. Comes the 2-0 from Rhodes. That's outside, so the count's 3-0. Langford Insurance, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, Lost Creek Wireless, trying to be very careful with Avon Willis. As here comes the 3-0. And she is taking the entire way. Takes the strikes. The count 3-1. This one's going to have to be pretty good for her to swing. Probably as well. 3-1 the count here on Avon Willis. Elizabeth Willis at third. That pitch is in there for a strike, so Rhodes has battled back from 3-0 to make it 3-2. 3-2 the count here on Willis. 2 outs here in the inning. As here comes the 3-2 from Rhodes. That is just outside for ball 4. So a 2-out walk as Ashlyn Brust will come to the plate. Brust walked eventually, and actually they're going to intentionally walk her. Oh, no, they're grabbing the bat. Excuse me. There's an extra bat. You have to wonder, you got to think Willis will be taking off on the first pitch. So Seneca probably anticipating that and see what kind of plan they have in action. Brust walked and eventually scored in the first. So runner takes off and a high pitch, and the runner is safe at second. And it was going to be a stolen base for Willis, and then the Wild pitch allows her to get all the way to third. It's coming in to score as the courtesy runner on that wild pitch. So it's 3-0 Carthage. Runner still at third as Avon Willis replaces Elizabeth Willis. 1-0 the count here on Brust. That one just went off of Davis's glove. So here comes the 1-0 from Rhodes. That's in there for a strike. Counts 1-1. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministry, Seneca School District, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon. Beautiful day for softball as that pitch is inside. It counts 2-1. It's not too hot, not too cold, and overcast skies here in Carthage. 2-1 the count here on Brust. So here comes the 2-1 from Rhodes. That 2-1 is low. Good block by Davis. And the count 3-1. As Rhodes walked 3 in an inning in the third, 2/3. Don't really want to walk another one. So here comes a 3-1. That's high for ball 4. You have to think once again that runner will be off towards second on a pitch or two. As Lottie Youngblood will come to the plates. Have to think Brust will be going on the first pitch. So Seneca, see what kind of play they have on. So here comes the first pitch. Runner is off. Pitch in the dirt. Taking second without a throw is Brust. 1-0 the count on Lottie Youngblood. She popped out to Hancock at short her first time. Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon. 1-0 pitch is high. She loses it. It's right in front of her and still able to come in and score is Avon Willis. Aggressive base running by Carthage. Has another run come in because that ball did not get very far away from Rayleigh Davis. 2-0 the count here on Lottie Youngblood. 4-State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau agent Josh Dotson, the Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, all sponsoring the broadcast. 2-0 the count here on Youngblood. That pitch is in there for a strike, and the count's 2-1. Two outs here in the inning. Runner at third is Brust. As here comes the 2-1 to Youngblood. That's dribbled foul to the backstop. And the count now 2-2. Rhodes having to work hard here for the Lady Indians. Sixth batter of the inning after facing 6 in the first. 2-2 the count here on Lottie Youngblood. Comes the 2-2. That ball is hit in the air to right. Mitchell out there in right field, able to grab it. Did not have to move very far to grab it for the final out of the inning. 4 Carthage in the inning. 2 runs in the inning on no base hits. There were no errors, and they strand 1. 2 done here in Carthage. 4-0 Lady Tigers here on the KNEO Sports Network.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is Better Health, Better You.
9-1-2 for Seneca here in the top of the third. As Plattner swings and misses at the first pitch, the count's 0-1. Plattner then back to the top in Rhodes and Fields. 9-1-2. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. And that pitch is in there for a strike. Counts 0-2. Everyone at the Neosho Daily News with the Seneca Lady Indians. Good luck. Let's go get that win. As here comes the 0-2. And she hits it just foul down the third base line. Trying to keep it fair. Was not able to. Count remains 0-2. That pitch is low, so the count now 1-2. One-two pitch to Plattner. Comes the 1-2. That pitch is inside, and the count 2-2. Our next Seneca broadcast will be next Monday as they head to Neosho to face the Lady Wildcats. So here comes the 2-2 to Plattner. That's low, and Plattner has worked it from 0-2 to 3-2. 3-2 the count here on Plattner. So here comes the 3-2 from Wallace. That's swung on and missed for strike 3. Third strikeout for Wallace as Rhodes will come to the plate. She singled in her first plate appearance. Was stranded at second. So here comes the first pitch to Rhodes. And that hits the outside corner. So the count's 0-1. Keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on Twitter at KNEO917 Sports. 0-1 popped a mile high, and it's going to get out of play behind the Seneca dugout. And the count moves to 0-2 as Rhodes was fishing for a high rise ball. 0-2 the count here on Rhodes. So here comes the 0-2. That pitch is hit a mile high. The center fielder, second baseman go out, and the center fielder calls off the second baseman. Youngblood calls off the other Youngblood, and there's 2 outs. As Callie Fields will come to the plate. Fields had a sac bunt, her first plate appearance. So 2 down. Fields did not offer. Counts 1-0. So here comes the 1-0 to Fields. And she takes a ball outside. Count 2-0. Fields can reach. She can take second and third without much difficulty. As here comes the 2-0 pitch from Wallace. That pitch is bunted to third, throws to first in time. A 5-3 putout. That will end the inning for Seneca. Nothing doing here in the third. 2.5 done, 4-0 Carthage. here on the KNEO Sports Network.
Happy Egg supports the family farmer because they've seen the difference a choice like this can make. Now you can grow for Happy Egg and choose to raise hens the right way, the happy way. When you grow for Happy Egg, you are growing for a family-owned and operated business. You're raising happy hens on 10+ acres who will lay happy eggs. You're working for yourself. As a Happy Egg grower, you'll receive new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Visit happyegg.com/grower to apply today.
Four, 5, and 6 due up for Carthage here in the third. Lexi Youngblood, Jenna Calhoun, and Allie Wickland working against Callie Rhodes. Community Bank and Trust, proudly serving our customers for the past 140 years. May visit their branch at 1102 South Cherokee for all your banking needs. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Proud sponsor of the Seneca Indians. 2 runs in the first and 2 in the second for Carthage. Have a 4-0 lead. As Youngbloods wings at the first pitch, and it's out there in left field. Maddie Collinsworth did not have to move a muscle. And 1 pitch and 1 out for Rhodes. As Jenna Calhoun comes to the plate, Youngblood had reached on an error. Was stranded there. Calhoun lined out to shortstop, her first time up. As here comes the first pitch to Calhoun. That's high. So the count's 1-0. One ball and no strikes here on Calhoun. So here comes the 1-0, and that pitch is lofted in the air to center field. Fields does have room out there in front of the wall. And there are 2 down quickly here in the bottom of the third as Allie Wickland will come to the plate. She grounded to first base her first time up. 3 pitches and 2 outs does pretty well for a pitch count. So here comes the first pitch, and that's high. Count 1-0. Two outs here in the bottom of the third. So here comes the 1-0. And that's in there for a strike as that hits the lower part of the zone. And the count is 1-1. Here on Wickland. As here comes the 1-1. And that is either low or outside. I'm not sure which. 2-1 the count. So here comes the 2-1. A pitch is hit sharply to Lannon at third. No play on the play. It's an infield single. Lannon trying to laugh it off a little bit as that one stung. She's going to try and walk it off here. So they're going to give her a minute. We're going to have a courtesy runner. So that courtesy runner is Brecklin Abbiati. So Lannon is at least joking with Rhodes and Coach Stolte, so that's a good sign. So trying to give her as much time as possible on a sharp line drive. And she is going to stay out there. Might be a nice little bruise tomorrow or even later tonight for Ashton. That ball was hit sharply. So Wickland has a courtesy runner out there, as Caitlin Ollinger will come to the plate. She grounded out to shortstop. Her last time up. As here comes the first pitch from Rhodes. Ball hit sharply past King. Runner going to try and take third, and in safely at third on the play. I got to watch the runner at second, and the runner is safe at second. So it's a single, and then the runners take advantage. Runners will be at second and third for Addie Wallace. Wallace walked her first time up. As King, I think, was going to cover, because I think the runner was taking second, and then it was hit where she vacated. So Wallace coming to the plate. Seneca trying to get out of this inning with no runs given up. First pitch is swung on and missed. This counts 0-1. Have an open base at first, but obviously you just want to get out of the inning. 0-1 the count, as Davis and Wallace having a good laugh. So here comes the 0-1. Pitch in the dirt, good block there by Davis, as the pitch was skipped in there. 1-1 the count. Here on Wallace. As here comes the 1-1 from Rhodes. 1-1 offering in the dirt, and it goes off of Davis's mask, and a run will come in and score on the wild pitch. And then going to third is Ollinger. So 2-1 the count here on Wallace. Runner at third. 2-1 count here on Wallace. As here comes the 2-1. That pitch is hit to third. Lannon going to throw to first in time. Good stretch by Stelz over at first base. A 5-3 putout. That will end the inning for Carthage. 1 run on 2 base hits. There were no errors, and they strand 1. 3 done here in Carthage. It is 5-0 Lady Tigers here on the KNEO Sports Network.
We Christians have become soft. We've become absorbed with the world. Until now, it is difficult to tell the difference between the true believer in Christ and a man of the world.
Ouch. Does that hit a little too close to home? Here's Billy Graham on how we can turn that around.
Today, we need desperately to have men and women of courage and discipline. For courage and discipline are contagious. And if the world is to be changed, it must be done not by those who go along with the crowd, but by those like Martin Luther when he cried out, "Here I stand, I can do no other."
That's not an easy thing to do, but with God's help, it is possible. Learn more about developing courage and discipline in your walk with God at findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
Rayleigh Davis popped out to first to start the fourth. Cordy Hancock now stepping into the box for Seneca. Then Maddie Collinsworth. But he reaches McKaylee Mitchell would come to the plate. As Hancock swings and misses, counts 0-1. Hancock grounded to shortstop her first time up. Newmac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, Prolube Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon. So here comes the 0-1. That pitch is high and outside. It's count 1-1. Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, and Prairie Top Chiropractic, other sponsors for Seneca. As here comes the 1-1 to Hancock. That pitch is hit in the air, and the second baseman, Lottie Youngblood, able to reach over and grab it, and there are two down now as Maddie Collinsworth will come to the plates. Collinsworth steps into the box, trying to reach, as this is 7 straight retired by Wallace. As Collinsworth takes a called strikes, counts 0-1. Other sponsors: Langford Insurance, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, and Lost Creek Wireless. As here comes the 0-1. That pitch is hit over the third baseman's head and out of the reach of the shortstop, so a 2-out single for Collinsworth. Second base hit of the game for Seneca, third base runner. As McKaylee Mitchell come to the plate. She reached on an error, her last plate appearance. So here comes the first pitch to Mitchell. That's high for a ball. This counts 1-0. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministry, Seneca School District, all sponsoring the broadcast. So here comes the 1-0. That's high, as she does a good job leaving that one elevated. It counts 2-0. Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust, all sponsoring the broadcast. 2-0 count. Here comes the 2-0. That ball is laced down the right field line, and it is a foul ball. Just foul down the right field line. Would have been extra bases because it was tailing away from the right fielder, Emmy Stark. 2-1 the count. As here comes the 2-1 pitch. That's outside, and the count's 3-1. Seneca trying to start a rally here in the top of the fourth. So here comes the 3-1. That pitch is hit third, and it goes foul just in front of the bag. So the count is full at 3-2. Full count here. Runner Collinsworth will be off on the pitch with 2 gone in the inning. So 2 outs, 3-2 count here on Mitchell. So here comes the 3-2. That ball is hit into center field, but Youngblood able to grab it out there in center to end the inning for Seneca. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. They strand 1. 4.5 done. 5-0 Carthage here on the KNEO Sports Network.
Canio would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the four-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100. Locally owned, operated, and here for you. Check out the new face of the Neosho Daily News, covering Newton County, highlighting area residents, businesses, school news, sports, and more. Find us on Facebook at Neosho Daily News or call 417-451-1520. Go get 'em, Indians!
Emmy Stark will lead off the inning here for Carthage in the fourth, 9-1-2. That first pitch is low, so counts 1-0. Stark struck out in her lone plate appearance. Willis has reached base twice, and so has Brust. Those are the next two up at the top of the lineup for Carthage. They have 5 runs on 3 base hits, walks, and errors. That pitch is low, so counts 2-0. One error and 4 walks does not help your cause. 2-0 the count here on Stark. As here comes the 2-0, and that pitch is low and in the dirt. Counts 3-0. Four State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau agent Josh Dotson, Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, all sponsoring the broadcast. It's 3-0 the count. So here comes the 3-0 pitch. That's in there for a strike. Count 3-1. You have to think Stark will be taking again here. Just trying to reach any way possible. So here comes the 3-1. That is high for ball 4. Leadoff walk as Avon Willis will come to the plate. Willis has singled and scored and walked and scored. See if Seneca can get an out here on Willis. As here comes the first pitch. That pitch is spoiled foul behind the Carthage fans. It counts 0-1. Wonder if she'll try and slap hit her way on. As here comes the 0-1 from Rhodes. And she does slap it, and the pitch stays foul down that third base line, so the count 0-2. Got by Lannon, but it stayed foul past third base bag. 0-2 the count here on Willis. Comes an 0-2. Pitch is hit in the left field in front of Collinsworth. That's a single. Runners will be at first and second. Ashlyn Brust will come to the plate. She's walked twice. You have a force out any bag here. As here comes the first pitch to Brust. That pitch is high for a ball. Counts 1-0. You're getting to the meaty part of the Carthage lineup. 1-0 the count here on Brust. Lottie Youngblood, the number 3 hitter, has gotten out twice. 1-0 is low. Davis, it gets away from her enough. Runners will take second and third on the wild pitch. Didn't get away very far, but enough for our runners to advance 60 feet. 2-0 the count here on Brust. So here comes the 2-0. That's low. It counts 3-0. I don't know Even though Youngblood is 0 for 2, I don't know that you want to load the bases for her. So here comes the 3-0 pitch from Rhodes. That 3-0 is low. It sneaks by Davis. Runner going to try and score, and she is out at the plate. It is a 2-1 putout. It was a late steal attempt by Stark, and she is out. Runner advances to third on the wild pitch. So runners are at first and third as a lot of Youngblood comes to the plate. There's one down now. That was a 2-1 putout as Davis able to grab that before it went too far. Not have that run come in and score. So one out now for Lottie Youngblood, who was popped out and flown out. You have to think Brust will be off to second on that first pitch. She has stolen second both plate appearances, especially runners at first and third. So here comes the first pitch. That's in there for a strike, and taking second without a throw is Brust. 0-1 the count on Youngblood. Here, Seneca infielder trying to knock it down in front of you. Davis has to try and be a wall back there behind the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Ball hit to shortstop. Unable to tag the runner at second, and now the runner going to come in and score. The ball does go out of play. Hancock did everything in her power to try and tag the runner out in front of her, but unfortunately was not able to do that. So 2 runs come in and score. I think that first run was going to come in anyways, and then a runner at second base. As Lexa Youngblood comes to the plate, she reached on an error and flown out to left. So nice effort by Hancock at shortstop with the runner Brust kind of in her way, just unfortunately for her, not able to tag the runner out, and then Stelt's unable to grab the high throw. So that 1-0 pitch is inside, and the count's 2-0. It's 2 more runs in the inning here for Carthage. And a 2-0 count here on Lexa Youngblood. As here comes the 2-0. Swung on and missed. Count 2-1 as Lottie Youngblood dancing over her at second base. 2-1 the count here on Lexa Youngblood. Still 1 out here in the inning. So here comes the 2-1. And that's high and outside, and the count's 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike. So here comes a 3-1 pitch from Rhodes. 3-1 pitch is hit in the air, right field. Mitchell over and right, and the runner does tag. Mitchell grabs it. But an excellent job by Mitchell and right to grab it. And there's 2 down now as Jenna Calhoun comes to the plate. She is lined out and flown out. Davis trying to keep that runner from scoring at home. She's at third base right now. That pitch is in the dirt. Good block by Davis. Counts 1-0. The count here on Calhoun. So here comes the 1-0. That's high and outside. Goes from low to high. Try and change the eyesight a little bit. Counts 2-0. As here comes the 2-0 from Rhodes. Pitch is, and it hits the lip and safe at home plate. The lip almost saved Davis and Rhodes, but unfortunately the runner's still able to come in and score. So 8-0 here for Carthage. 3-0 count on Calhoun. Three runs in the inning on one hit. So here comes a 3-0 pitch from to Calhoun from Rhodes. That's in there for a strike. It counts 3-1. Three balls and one strike here on Calhoun. 2 outs in the inning. So here comes the 3-1. 3-1 pitch is hit in the air to right center field and deep. Mitchell over there able to grab it for the final out of the inning for Carthage. 3 more runs in the inning on one base hit. There was an error and they don't strand anybody. 4 done in the books. 8-0 Carthage here on the KNEO Sports Network.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is, better health, better you.
7, 8, 9 due up for Seneca here in the top of the 5th. Lannon, King, and Plattner. Anybody who reaches, you get back to the top of the order in Callie Rhodes. Lannon swings and misses. Counts 0-1. Lannon flew out to center field in her lone plate appearance. Oh, 1 the count. So here comes the 0-1. That's high and tight. So the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count here on Lannon. So here comes the 1-1. A pitch is hit to second base, throws to first in time. That was a lot of young blood to Bayless, and there's 1 down. As Jolie King come to the plate, she gave it a ride in the second, but flew out to left center field. So left fielder Willis snagged it out there. So here comes the first pitch to King. That pitch is popped in the air, foul territory. Third baseman Calhoun could not grab it. 0-1 the count. King and Plattner. Anybody reaches, you get back to Callie Rhodes. As here comes the 0-1. That pitch is popped foul towards the concession stand. Actually goes not into the concession stand, but stops right in front of it. 0-2 the count. As King needs to try and protect. As here comes the 0-2. That is low, maybe inside. Count 1-2. 1-2 the count here on King. Seneca had a single in the first and a single in the fourth. Those are the only 2 hits they've had, 3 base runners. And she takes pitch in there for called strike 3. 2 down here as Plattner will come to the plate. It's the 4th strikeout of the afternoon as Plattner steps in. Plattner worked it full before striking out. So that pitch is outside, so the count's 1-0. Seneca would love to get the top of the order back up here in the inning. So here comes the 1-0 pitch to Plattner. And spoils it foul. Counts 1-1. One and one the count. 2 outs in the inning. So here comes the 1-1. That's low, and the count's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike here on Plattner. So Wallace works here in the 5th. And that pitch is in there for a strike, and the count 2-2. 2-2 the count here on Plattner. As here comes the 2-2. And she nubs it foul, so Plattner able to stay alive. Let's see, a 6th pitch of the at-bat. Count remains 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here comes the 2-2. And that hits the inside corner for strike 3. And we'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Lady Indians. 4.5 done here in Carthage. 8-0 Lady Tigers on the KNEO Sports Network.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Happy Egg supports the family farmer because they've seen the difference a choice like this can make. Now you can grow for Happy Egg and choose to raise hens the right way, the happy way. When you grow for Happy Egg, you're growing for a family-owned and operated business. You're raising happy hens on 10+ acres who will lay happy eggs. You're working for yourself. As a Happy Egg grower, you'll receive new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Visit happyegg.com/grower to apply today.
Ready to buy your dream home? Look no further than First Community Bank's Mortgage Department. Our experienced team is here to help you every step of the way, from pre-approval to closing. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service, we'll make sure your home buying process is a breeze. Visit First Community Bank today and let us help make your dream home a reality. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
6, 7, and 8 due up for Carthage here in the 5th. Wickland, Ollinger, and Wallace. Anybody reaches Emmy Stark would come to the plate. Wickland 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Ollinger 1 for 2. Wallace 0 for 1 but walked. So that pitch is in there for strikes. The count's 0-1. Thanks some of our sponsors: New Mac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, Prolu Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine. Keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on Twitter at KNEO917 Sports. That one almost annihilates Rhodes on the pitching mound as Wickland starts off the 5th with the single. As a courtesy runner for the catcher, as it will be Brecklin Abbiati running. As Ollinger will come to the plate. She's 1 for 2. Carthage can get 2 runs in. This game would end in 5 innings. Seneca trying to send this to a 6th. As Ollinger calls time. So here comes the first pitch. That's low, good block by Davis. Runner still going to try and take second. And in safely is Wickland. So 1-0 the count. Runner at second for Carthage. As the courtesy runner kind of hesitated, and then Davis hesitated behind the plate. So here comes the 1-0. That pitch gets by Davis. And count 2-0. The runner at third. Seneca and Mount Vernon set to do battle on Friday night. And a top 10 showdown. The Big 8, football-wise. Seth and Darrell will join me for that action if you can't be in Seneca. 2-0 pitch is swung on and missed. Coming home to score is Abbiati on the wild pitch. So it's 9-0 Carthage as that's a 2-1 count. Wonder if the swing affected the eyesight there of Davis. 2-1 the count here on Ollinger. Got to try and avoid getting back to the top of the order. 2-1 pitch is hit in the air to right field. Mitchell out there and right misplays it, and going to second base will be Ollinger. The ball gets by Hancock, but Collinsworth, the left fielder, coming in to back it up as Addie Wallace will come to the plate. She's 0 for 1. She's also walked. As we have a pinch runner, Campbell Kite, gonna run. So it's not a courtesy runner, it's a pinch runner as Wallace comes to the plate. So here comes the first pitch, swung on and missed. Count 0-1. So that runner had a big lead. Davis able to tell her to go back. 0-1 the count here on Wallace. As here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. A late swing, an emergency swing by Wallace. Counts 0-2. Nobody out here in the fifth. The game-ending run is at second base. 0-2 pitch is low. Good block by Davis, and the count 1-2. One and two the count here on Wallace. So here comes the 1-2 from Rhodes. That pitch hit to Lannon at third, able to hold the runner for a second, but now takes it. It's a 5-3 put out. The runner does advance to third on the fielder's choice as Emmy Stark will come to the plate. So now Davis needs to be a wall back there for the Lady Indians. It's a game-ending run 60 feet away. With one out for Emmy Stark, who has walked and struck out. Can't really have anything in the dirt here if you're Seneca. That first pitch is high and not taking off. Was that pinch runner? Not a good read there for the pinch runner. 1-0 the count here on Emmy Stark. Avon Willis on deck for Carthage. So here comes the 1-0. Pitch up the middle, and that will end the ball game with a single for Emmy Stark. 10-0 is going to be your final score here this evening. Carthage got 2 runs there in the inning on 2 base hits. There was an error as well. Post-game show is sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District. After this break on the KNEO Seneca Indian Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
The Seneca R7 School District is proud to support the student athletes and coaches competing in this game. High school activities help students learn life values such as hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The Seneca R7 School District is honored to serve such a great community and wants to thank all the Indian fans for their great support. The Seneca R7 School District, tradition, pride, class.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is better health, better you.
A proud backer of the Seneca Indians is Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca. Located at 1101 Cherokee, they are honored to serve the area with traditional service options including church and graveside services. They also have prearranged funeral plans. For more information, the phone number for Funeral Director Mike Steele at Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca is 417-776-2251 or online campbell-biddlecomefh.com.
And we welcome you back to the post-game show. Post-game show sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District. Seneca falls here this afternoon by a final score of 10-0 in 5 innings. Addie Wallace picks up the win, 5 innings pitched. She gave up 2 hits, no runs, no base on balls, 5 strikeouts. Callie Rhodes took us the loss, 4 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 10 runs, 5 earned, 6 base on balls, and 1 strikeout. Callie Rhodes and Maddie Collinsworth had the 2 hits for Seneca. They also had some other hard hit balls as well. Unfortunately, they found Carthage's gloves here this afternoon. Go ahead, take our final timeout of the ball game. Wrap it up after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca, located at 308 Washington, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Proud to support the Seneca Indians.
Hi, this is Jamie Lankford with Lankford Insurance at 910 Washington Avenue in Seneca, Missouri. My wife Terry and I are proud to serve our local community and support local high school student athletes. Lankford Insurance specializes in life, agribusiness, commercial, and personal insurance needs. Please stop by and see us at our office or call us at 417-776-LIFE or visit us at www.midaminsurance.com.
Christians ought to be lights in the midst of darkness, and our lives should exemplify peace and joy in the midst of frustration, confusion, and despair.
But that's not always the case, is it? Billy Graham understood why it can be hard for followers of Christ to be different from the world around them.
Every possible pressure is being brought to bear upon the Christians to conform to the standards of the world. The greatest need in America and in the Western world at this hour is not a new organization. It is not more money. It is more revival among God's people. And we're never going to have a revival unless Christians discontinue their conformity to the world.
If you want to be different from the world around you, we have some resources that can help. Stop by our website, findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
And we welcome you back for the final time. The post-game show sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District. Seneca falls 10-0 in 5 innings here this evening. Our next Seneca broadcast will be Friday night, as it is a top 10 showdown football-wise, as the Seneca Indians host the Mount Vernon Mountaineers. Seneca ranked number 2 in Class 3. Mount Vernon ranked number 5. Seth Wilson, Darryl Harbaugh will join me for that action. Our next Seneca broadcast will be next Monday night, as the Lady Indians travel to Neosho to face the Lady Wildcats. 4:30 first pitch, 4:10 airtime next Monday evening. Seneca falls to 0-5. Carthage improves to 5-0. I'm Ben Walcott saying so long here from Carthage. Once again, your final score for the final time, Carthage 10 and Seneca nothing. We thank you so much for watching high school softball here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.